Free Party Entertainment Blog TV. Your boy Marcus Hardison hosting it always. One day I'm gonna have somebody at the round table with me. You know, as you know, sometimes I'm in the music room a lot, but one time I'm gonna have somebody be able to go like this. Somebody gonna be sitting in that chair right there, baby. Can't see the chair though. You'll see the person if that person's there. And we just like interview it up. Or have like two people right here, we just go on ham and just interview it. Like a real official joint. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a fan of interviews. I've always been a fan of interviews. And my favorite entertainers from sports to music. Always been a fan of great interviews and people that, you know, like to give great interviews and the ones that like to take great interviews. You know what I mean? Always been a fan, but I definitely want to sharpen up on my interviewing. You know what I mean? I definitely love interviewing, man. I love talking, but to give like educated answers and intellectual answers. You know what I mean? From, because it's always all about the interviewer too. Intellectual answer, intellectual question, very, thought of, great, questions. That's a good question, right? Those type of questions you need. So, brings me to those people now. Number 2, right after renovation. As soon as you get into the anthem of the, get finished listening to the anthem of the album, Renovations itself, goes right into those people. And actually in the beginning of that song, I say thank you. Welcome to my renovations. You know what I mean? So pretty self-explanatory, those people. That's more so in line, in harmony with number 4 song on the playlist, Well, How Come? And then dropping all the way down to number 10 called Farewell. Now, Farewell and those people are at one. They're pretty much, they have the lyrical content is what they have in common and harmony. You know what I mean? These songs are geared for, the change in hip-hop. Where hip-hop is at. I speak about the genre itself, rap and hip-hop. That's exactly what I speak about. It's evident, too. You know what I mean? There's no indirect or whatever. I'm talking directly about that genre of music. Farewell, as you can see, Farewell. Why I said so long, Mike. Farewell, y'all. You know what I mean? Cool. That's your thing. You rap. I don't do that anymore. And those people is pretty much a direct emotion to the whole game. To those people in the game. I'm not saying all of them. You got some real guys out there. I think my TV just went off by itself. That's smart. That's smart shit. But real guys in the game. There are real guys in the game still. You know what I mean? Guys, you be like, look, these guys really be in jail. They be in and out of prison because they really be living those lives. And these guys be really in the street. They not, quote unquote, studio gangsters. You know what I mean? Guys that they become hard in the booth. But they soft, you know what I mean, in the coop, in the streets, they soft. They not, those guys ain't the same. They probably got some tight jeans on, you know what I mean, with some glasses on or some shit, you know what I mean, like, walking around with a Marion purse, like, probably carrying a lot of money on them too. I mean, I'm just saying these guys, these same people are talking crazy, you know what I mean. The same people look at them like, yo, at these times, the smart fans know, like, okay, this guy, he's not really a gangster, but he's a good rapper. He can rap. Like, he can talk that shit. Hello? You know what I mean? I talk that shit real well. My mouthpiece is crazy. You know what I mean? So, but that's not my life. I'm not going to talk about my mans and them life. You know what I mean? That's not my life. I can't do that. That's my mans and them. That's not my life. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys be a part of your life. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? But they not, in all truth of the stories and whatever, those guys be part of your life don't mean that you're part of their life. Don't mean that you're doing those things. And I mean, like it's real. Like, guys respect you. That's your friends. That's your homies. Niggas will kill for you, but you don't be out there. You don't be kicking in the door with these guys. So when it's time to go, confiscate, you don't do these things. You know what I mean? So, fall back, Mark. You know what I mean? That bloody chicken. For guys that know that song, that was on my, that project. I call it that project early in the year that I did. Hot song, go ham. But come on, it's not my life, man, for real. And the thing is, I tell you through the song whose it is, and you know what I mean. I tell you, I explain how, No, Mark don't do this, but yeah, his man, he go ham. But I can't. That's not my life. I can't talk about that stuff. It's not me. You know what I mean? I can only do me. You know what I mean? That's why, frankly, I had to stop rapping, and I only did it because I have a passion for singing. I grew up singing Stevie, Michael, and a lot of Frank. And later in the years, Frank Sinatra. But like Stevie, Michael Jackson, Babyface, Maxwell, I grew up singing these guys a lot. I throw the CDs on, I just go ham. I get my lemon juice, throw it in my orange juice. Saturday morning, I'm in the room going ham, just as a young man, young guy. So stemming all the way back from George Benson and Quincy Jones, you know what I mean? These are legendary guys that sing. You know what I mean? These guys go ham. So, pretty much to wrap up the whole job, man. I mean, we went from, what's in harmony, everything is pretty much linked. You got 4 songs, it's all that's that, and 2 or 3 songs that's in a little group. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like I told you, all 11 songs are linked to the one, number 12, Love You Yahweh. You know what I mean? God allowed this to happen for a reason. This is very powerful music. Very powerful music, almost to the point where I can understand if people really, God forbid, try to, harm me in some way, or want to feel like, they need to get me out of there or whatever, whatever. It is what it is. This is my music. This is my emotion. This is how I do music. So, I ain't worrying about it. I'm good. Let's just say I'm going out with a bang. So, if that is, but I don't even. Music is music. People, you have to enjoy it. You know what I mean? But first, you have to when making music, you have to put that heartfelt, deep emotion, realness into it. Now that's just my perception. Creative thinking, creative writing it's far-fetched and so broad. Yeah, you can speak about extraterrestrial, sightings of UFOs and making music. You can do that. And there's people out there that be like, oh, I like that ET shit. So be it, But this is real life. This is Marcus' feelings. You don't fuck with me? Alright, cool. It's not a problem. I'm a grown man, I'm a do me, and I fear no man but God. So God allowed this project to happen, and He used me for the benefit of the world, so people can understand where this whole life thing is going. But this whole music entertainment, or entertainment period, how this thing is shaped out to be. Free Party Entertainment, Marcus Hardison. Renovations August 2nd.